Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you okay? In your neck of
When we dry them up, too cold. No go too deep, you know. Yeah, you have to watch Joe, you know. Our troops, see there? Apple cider vinegar and our troops. Come up right, make them get saturated in the gravy and all of that.
On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you a simple little Jamaican breakfast. I'll be sharing you how to prepare some green fried plantains, and we are going to serve this with some sauteed sardines. For the sauteed sardines, you want to have some fresh scallions. You want to have bell peppers of the color of your choice. Should have some onions though, but me not have no onions, so I'm gonna use all the scallions. So the white part can substitute for the onions, and the green part for the flavor and the look that I like. So if you have something red, I'm also gonna put some chopped tomatoes, but I'll remove the seeds and I'll show you as I get into that part. Now I have here one of these plantains that I've already peeled, and it's in salted water. Most times people do this and then they sprinkle just the salt in there. Most of the times I prefer, because me's not a salty person, you know what I'm saying? So I prefer to dissolve some water, some salt in water, and leave my plantains in there to soak for like probably half an hour to 45 minutes. Therefore, the green plantains absorb some of the salted water. So when I fry, it has a better flavor as opposed to fry and then sprinkle with the raw salt. So I have done one already, and I'm going to show you how I'll be doing another. What I've done, I've already washed my plantain. I always wash my stuff, family. I'm going to always share with you. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be putting a little oil on my hand, yeah. I'm in the near no other oil, so I'm just going to take a little of my olive oil, which is so. And this is to just let the plantain stain doesn't stick to my hand. Old school way. That's how I do it. But if you have another way when you school, you can do it. These plantains, they do have stain, right? So let me get a piece of anchovies here. So I've done one ahead of time, but I'm going to be doing these two. I left one to show you, which I think I had done on a video already. And these plantains, I remember family, plantain and banana are two different. You're not going to find no banana this size. Some of the plantains are small. So you look for, like you have these edges there with this like a seal. So any one of them, I prefer most to take this one on the out. The outer seal is the best one for me. But which one you prefer, you prefer. So what you want to do, you don't want to go too deep with the knife. Okay, or else you're going to lose some of the plantain. Also, with green banana, the skin is not that cracky. So the skin is all cracked, and you know, it won't come off in all. Because the plantain is to perfection. This plantain is fit, really ready. In a few days, I would have them all ripe. Okay? So, I'm getting off. And you take off the circle tip down here. And all of that. So, your hands are like free. So, you just go take a little soap and all of that. And if they were less fitter, you would have more stains. The fitter they are, or the more to perfection, is the less stain. Right, so at this point you don't want to leave any other little green on it, or it's going to oxidize and it will become dark. So I have these here that I had sliced slant. So you can slice them however. Some people would go like this and then they would come like this. You can do that, nothing is wrong. Some people would go round, and each as I show you, as I fry, I'll show you how you proceed to press them. So I may have some slant, may have some on the straight, I may have some on the round. So I guess I'll just continue on the round or on the straight. Yeah, round and straight. Yeah. Let me continue on this, and I'm gonna leave them for a pretty good 45 minutes in the salted water for it to absorb the salted water. So remember, you know, how you cut them, it is your preference. There is no specific way. They say, oh, why didn't you cut it round? Why didn't you cut it square? Why didn't you cut it triangle? No, you cut it to how you want it, okay? All right, so we're leaving them in there. maybe a 1 or 2 time you come, and you know the salt water will let them just absorb, and also to keep them from oxidizing. So I am going to go off camera, and when I return I'll show you how you start to prepare these. Also, whilst I'm off camera, I'll be preparing to do my little sauteing of my sardines. Next clip. Okay, now family, so I prepared my little stuff. As I said, I'm using the white part, but if you have onions, even purple onions, you know, to kind of build up the color coordination, or you could use like a yellow or an orange bell pepper if you have. Now let's get on to the frying of the plantains. So we're going to remove them from the salted water, and what you want to do is to dry them properly. So you don't have to really sit down here, so I dry piece by piece with some broad hand towel. If you want to use kitchen towels, but remember, it would be best if you use white because it stains, and you can easily use the bleach to remove the stains. So you don't want to use a colored one, it's going to stain it up. So you want to move them in batches where you can, you know, dry them properly, because we are going to put them in the oil. Now these plantains, pieces of plantains, they have been absorbed with salt. So my oil is there, you know, come in a little bit, eat it up. I'm going to dry these properly, and I'm going to come back and show you how you put them all dried. All dried, you don't want to have no water upon it because that's hot oil. And if you put it in the hot oil with the water, all who familiar, we're going to say, oh, Miss Debbie, what will happen? If you're familiar with cooking, you know what will happen, right? So all dried, and you're going to put them in there. You're going to have, not definitely deep fried, yeah, but you want to have reasonable amount of oil, and you'll put them in there. Now these things have to fry to a certain point, because we are going to take them out when they're at a point, and we are going to crush them, and then we are going to put them back to finish frying. People say refry, but I would say finish frying. So they are in there. I'm going to take a few more pieces, do the same, next set of patient, the same treatment them go get, and then I'll show you how and how long. I can't say how long because probably you will cut yours at a different size, less thicker. If it's less thick, it's thinner, you fry less. If it's thick, these are really thick, so I'd have to fry. You want to fry until the middle of the plantain gets a little softened, not fully cooked, but softened. But I'll show you in the next clip. Okay, so you see we have the 3 types in here. We have the flat, we have the slant, and we have only one round. Now this, when you cut it like this, it is the hardest. You have to fry it on these right here and the other part, and you also have to put it on the sides too to get it. So this is the most technical way to, when you cut it round, to have it all smashed. Now you want to turn these. It's time for them to turn. You want to turn them over, or you're going to fry them, let the heat go through them and all of that. So we're turning these over. It's just time for them to turn to the other side now. So I'm doing that, okay? When I'm ready to smash, I'll come back to you. So we're about to remove some. I know this is the part that gives some people a lot of problem. You want to know when to remove it to make that smash. Come along. So you want to use your fork with whatever, and you want to test each piece, and look at this, to the middle, and the fork goes down in there. But let me tell you, honey, it's not cooked. But the fork goes through, so the middle is at the point where we can crush. Okay, let me show you. Now, there are 2 ways of crushing. The older way, old school way, they would use the plantain skin, because the skin of the plantain has that dryness in there, because you know the plantain have all starch and so. So they would use it and put it in there to smash it. I'm going to show you one. Now, at these, people just use like the, what's that thing there, the hand towel. So you want to have good hand towel, and you just want to put your hand towel over. Look at me, and you just want to use the hand. You're just going to smash. Perfect. Perfect for refrying. So now you're going to put it in here, and it's going to continue refrying. Whilst you come gently and remove each one. Now that you have removed, you have put in it to refried, you're going to turn your flame down. So each time you come, this one is ready, so you can remove them as you like. Let us try this one, old school way, and I like that. So you have to get the plantains like it not tear off, or you'd have to go this put a next piece. So you put it right in here, and you would carry over. Let us put it, because this plantain is fat. So let us get it to the other side. What is your problem here? Old school. So we're putting it in the skin, and you're gonna see. Remember, we fold over the antowil. So you fold over the plantain skin. You have to apply a little more pressure because the plantain skin thick. There you go. Old school way. And all of that. Nowhere else but on the Jamaican cooking journey. A lot of these are ready. The fork goes down. So we have a come back. We're going to take out the old school way out the way now. And we're going to show you. This is a piece of the straight. So you have to know how to smash it. So you're going to smash it this way. Right over. If you take it out before the core of the plantain is cooked, when you smash it, it's going to crumble all over. And I want the ladies who have the Jamaican husband them to pay special attention to this little breakfast tutorial or whatever, because they might just engage to a husband, to a man, and when him asks if you make this and you don't make it and you don't make it right, you just put off the wedding, your attention, and all of that. So now it's going back down in there. You're going to monitor them. You're going to let these that are crushed already fry and get crispy on the outside, yet on the inside it's going to be soft. Some people let them take a little brown color. Do what you like. Next clip. Now to get a better shape, a different shape, when you cut it like this, like chunk, you want to put it standing like that, and you smash like this, and then you get it perfect. Most of the times it's done like this, round there, and all of that. Do which one suits you best. Okay, now they are on the second frying. Okay, so everybody do for them something different. I let them stay in the oil because the oil is supposed to just like this, because they've been fully cooked through now. You want them crispy and nice from the outside, crunchy and nice. Remember, they have soaked in the salted water, and then the inside is going to be soft. Also, they're taking an extra brown color, which will do well in your presentation of the final dish. So look at me here. Then inside there, so. This one, as I showed you, I think this one is really nice, but I wanted just to show you, you know. So I'm turning them over and all of that. So you want them, you know, continually go around till you have everybody having this color and all of that. Then I'll show you what you're supposed to do. They're on the low right there, or a little more down low, but not fully medium, you know. Now right here I have, these things are not eaten cold. When them get cold, then they stuff really chewy, like an oxtail bone when in a pressure bone. Yeah. So I have a little oil in here. I'm using some sardines in oil. I may have a little oil. Maybe might have too much, but I'm going to put everything in here. This is garlic. This is a little green bell pepper and scallion, white and green part of the scallion. I'll put in the tomato in the last part. Okay, so we are sauteing these up. These are going to cook a little, and also it is going to give the oil some flavor. So we'll do it, and not too much of a high heat, because you know we're going to saute pan low with all them niceness there and all of that. A little piece of the with a nice something and tomato but inside there, so you must be watching and looking each time. You're going to be multitasking right here, ride and whistle, my thing. You're going to come and, you know, turn them over each time. You want to get that desired nice little light brown. You don't want it burn up and all them sitting there and not have no presentation, you know, because you don't want to lose the little ring there, you know. That may I tell you, you know. Understand? So the scallions are coming out. The flavor is coming out. I have removed the seeds from the tomato. But you know, so that I'm going to make it a lot more like on the soupy side and all like that. So we're doing that right now. And a little like medium and all of that. The sardines are in oil, but it seems like I went a little bit overboard with the oil. So what I'm going to do, whilst this is sauteing, get my flame down a little bit, and this looks so pretty, we're going to let them cook but not burn. And we are going to come back. I'm going to go wash my sardines. I'm using these sardines. Wash them and they are nice. They have the flip there. I'm going to drain the oil because we have a little extra oil in this. So we are going to drain the oil because we don't want it too oily. If it's possible, try to use a little less oil than me because you want the sardine flavor oil. Like you don't want, because some people say they don't want the oil and all of that. But do what suits you, fam. Do your thing. We're going to drain the sardines, and when we come, it should be time to add it to these little sauteed stuff. So we're back. When do I put in the sardines, Miss Debbie? Please to watch the video right now. See our tomatoes are cooked. Remember to remove the seeds, or else you're going to end up with sardine in tomato sauce, okay? Alright, so if you want to go and remove your sardines, bones, you can do that. You know, some really not do them something the family. The sardines have gone through a process, but from time to time I see people do it. So you want to gently, I'm going to put, I should have Scotch bonnet. Scotch bonnet would be ideal right here, but look here. I'm going to apply some. Apply, whatever camera girl. Do how you like it, because you don't know say sardine if you have a little thing on it. And I go on with the little pepper, the little spice. So I put them here because them money are really hot. So you're going to gently turn them around. You smash them because you know look all I look like Margaret Sprat. So you go and mix them up into this. Whilst that is happening, you're trying to get them in this nice. We call this sauteed sardines. Where you say, camera girl? Oh, you like that? Yeah. Looking all delicious and all nice. Up to you. You want to give it a little shake, or sometimes the sardine then kind of little freshish. That's salt. You know? Yeah, we're going to give it a little salt. That's what you're doing. I'm going to put the black pepper. I'm going to put that already. What you want to do right here now, you're going to do this niceness. You can use a little vinegar, but I find that a little fresh green lime juice right over it. And that's the key, baby. That's the key that gives it a whole different, no more than that. And that would give you about a teaspoon or 3/4 of a teaspoon and all of that. You just sort out everything. That green, fresh, not the ones in the bottle, not the one on from the store and all of that. You need to turn your flame off right now. And this is ready. The plantains are ready to be removed and all of that. Looking real good and looking real nice and looking really eatish. Okay, my girl, can you see? You know, oh, look.
Yeah, it looks good.
You don't look eatish?
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like. Now it's time to remove our plantains from this oil. You're gonna gently, and you're gonna drain them on a paper towel, okay? Removing them, draining them on a paper towel, and you're gonna leave them covered for them to get, you know, a little, yeah, these are nice, yeah, and all of that. Next clip, it will be presentation time. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your palate, and most of all to your stomach. It is fried green plantains with sauteed sardines. I used an egg just to make a garnish, just to make sure that somebody will go eat. It just appealing to them eye and all of that. I'm sharing with you. I want it to be appealing to your eye, so you will go and make it for your family and enjoy and all of that. Do what you want to do. You might want to make your eggs sunny side up. You also want to scramble your eggs and put it to the side. You might want to do a poached egg. Be you, do you. Most of all, love you. This beautiful Jamaican dish from my Jamaican kitchen to yours once more. So remember, thanks for the love, thanks for the support. Remember, family, to watch the videos in its entirety or in their entirety. Remember to watch the ads. If you are not watching to the end and watching the ads, YouTube will not give me a view. Okay, remember to go back to my older videos that you are asking me for. They are already there. Okay, now we have our new merch up. Yes, we have revamped our merch store. We're down for a little bit and all of that. So go check out our merch store. Go check out our Patreon. What are we posting there? Check out what I have to offer outside of YouTube. Okay, remember all the info, Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, email, and a phone number that you can get onto me. They all will be in the description of this. All my other videos, also my lives. Thank you. Love you.